Hey friends, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been super fun for me. I really didn't want to do YouTube videos and favorite daughter talked me into it. And I've met so many new wonderful people and been able to share my art with more people. So that's been really, really fun for me. Okay, I'm already off topic, guys. So I'm going to play with purples, and I thought you guys might want to tag along because I've got a couple of purples in the tube. Nothing wrong with that. I like it because it's speedy, you know, it's right there already mixed up. You can use red and blue to make purples. And then favorite daughter reminded me not too long ago that quinacridone can make an awesome purple sometimes. So let's play around a little bit and see what we learn. Alrighty, I've got my playing field set up. This is Canson mixed media paper. Kind of flip it up there so you can see. It's 9 by 12 inches. And then I'm going to use cerulean blue. I have it in, it's blue hue, so I have it in the Liquitex Basics. I have ultramarine blue green shade. And indanthrene blue, I think it's kind of a purpley blue. No, I can't tell there. It looks purpley blue on the swatch on the tube, and then we're going to mix it with red, Cad Red Medium, and then Quinacridone Magenta. And then here's my purples I have, Prism Violet and Brilliant Purple. Just because I like the ease of it. I like buying art supplies. It's really fun. It's like going into a candy store if I go into Michael's or I go into Blick Art Materials sometimes. All right, so let's start with the cerulean blue. And can you see, you can sort of see my palette. I think I can kind of scooch it up because we don't need too much. And then we're gonna do red. Maybe I should write red. In case it gets a little covered up. So Cad Red Medium. And use any, I'm just doing this so I can see, but I thought you guys might like to see too. I mean, use the colors you have at home. So you know, there's an ultramarine blue red shade, which I'm assuming will mix better. But since I don't have it in my studio, I can't really test it. I don't know if I want to mix with a palette knife or a brush. So I don't know how strong that blue is. Well, that definitely doesn't look very purple. I'm wondering, gosh, I don't know how interesting this is for you guys. I'm already starting to wonder if I should time lapse it and then pop in and talk. Kind of like I did when I got the Hippie Crafter paints. I didn't show every mix or every step, you know. That's where it would be nice if the audience is actually here instead of later when I post to YouTube. Let's see what that looks like. I always dip my paintbrush in a little bit of water before I start. You don't really have to. I'm just seeing if it's wet and how wet. So I'm assuming that's going to be a red purple. Oh, it's not as red as I thought. Oh, you know what? Let's put some white out so we can see what it looks like when we add white. So titanium white, heavy body. That's actually kind of a pretty brown purple. I kind of like it. All right, let's see if we put a little more blue in there. I think I will time lapse. I'll video all of it, but I think I'm gonna after we do a couple here, so you get the, oh here, that's looking more purple. After you get the gist of what I'm doing, we'll come in and just talk about it at the end. Some of you like watching paint dry, but I also don't want to bore you to tears. That is not the point. Let's see what this looks like though. Oop, I got too much water in my brush. I don't know. I'll probably hold it up too so you can see it at the end. Because I'm painting kind of small swatches, I probably should paint bigger. Well, it's kind of a pretty blue purple. Let's add a little white to it. Kind of a pretty, you would think, I would think these two would make a good purple. But you don't always know. And it's gonna vary per brand. Huh. You really just don't. I didn't need quite such big squares. I have big squares and little swatches. That just makes me laugh. Here, I'm gonna make this bigger so we can compare better on video. Those are pretty colors. Just if you're looking for a purple purple, not so much. And just clean out my brush a little bit. There, that's going to make it easier to compare. And then you can get shades in between, you know, more red, less blue. If you really want to just practice with mixing and painting, you can see how many different, you know, variations you can get. Okay, I'm going to time lapse here so you can see it, and then stop it at any point if you need to, and then we'll talk about it at the end. Take a look here. I'm really pleasantly surprised and pleased. Oh, sorry guys, I'm washing out my brush here just because I don't want it to get, even though it's not a expensive brush, I don't want it to get too, I don't want it to get ruined. So I knew, here's Quinacridone. Let's see, I gotta move things out of the way here. I got a lot of stuff sitting around. So I knew the Quinacridone was going to make better purples. And I really love the ultramarine green shade is probably my overall favorite. It'll vary a little bit per brand, but gosh, I really love, if you're thinking about getting a blue, that's really versatile with the Quinacridone. Really like it. And there's the Quinacridone swatch right there. I put them on both sides. It's transparent, just like the red is transparent. You can see my pencil line through it. Okay, so overall I like the Quinacridone way better, which I knew I would. So this is also a little video like, get Quinacridone if you don't have any. It's a great color. It's a great color. Makes really fun pinks. Oh, here, I could show you. Let's mix a little white with it. Really bright pink. that might be more than 2/3 magenta. These are pretty rough estimates, just to see what the color is going to do. So I didn't think the green shade was going to do that great, but it's beautiful. I love it. I love, so the Indanthrene blue, I hadn't used it all, but it made some really pretty purples. And then if you need a black and don't want to use a black, that's going to read as black on most paintings. And look at, that's a beautiful sky color. So it had 2/3 of the Indanthrene blue and just maybe 1/3 of the cad red. So yay, I learned something, you guys. And these are gorgeous. You know, I mean, if you're doing Concord grapes, that's gorgeous. You could tweak it a little more and really get a pretty Concord grape color. So I don't know here, I don't know how, oh, I hope that was on camera. So here's the Concord grape color in case that was off camera. I start looking at what you're looking at and then I'm not looking at if it's in the frame. So I'm really glad I did this. I hope this helps you because I don't normally swatch my paints because I pretty much know what they're gonna do. And you get to know over time. And that's why artists do swatch their paints when they get new colors, new brands. You know, it can be really fun to do. This is a neat little cheat sheet I've got going for me, which I'm really excited about. There was someplace I was going and I totally forgot. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching and hanging out on my channel. I really enjoy getting to know all you guys. Great big happy art hugs. I hope to chat with you soon. Bye.